strategy is all about is it's setting you up so that you can trade like an expert without having to become one. Now, 95% of our users are going to choose this option for the reasons we'll discuss today. So most of our discussion will be around how the EasyBot strategy works. But here's some of the reasons that you would want to use the EasyBot strategy. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced user, you don't have to figure out your own strategies, spend countless hours tinkering with settings and parameters and all of these kinds of things. With EasyBot's proven strategy and really easy to use interface, you can be up and running, trading and closing in profit in no time. The article I mentioned just a little while ago talked about the reason that most traders lose money. Well, here's the first thing that you should know about EasyBot, and that is it's designed for profitable trades only. Warren Buffett has a couple of rules. He's made all his money in investing. He owns a company called Berkshire Hathaway. And his first rule is don't lose money. And his second rule is never forget rule number one. And so EasyBot is built around that same premise. It's built for profitable trades only. So EasyBot's got that covered for you. We've closed nearly 3 million trades in under a year for our members. And over 99% of those have been closed in profit. All right, let's talk about another feature real quick, which is automatic compounding. So with automatic compounding, when you have this feature on, you'll be able to grow your crypto portfolio even faster. So what happens here is that EasyBot's going to take all of the profit that it makes from every trade that it closes, and it's going to add that profit to the very next trade. So it's important to understand kind of how EasyBot works. It's in the market, it's trading 24/7, and it could close a couple of trades a day, sometimes dozens of trades a day, certainly dozens a week or hundreds. We've seen hundreds of trades closed in a week. And every single one of those, well, 99% plus of those, when they're closed, there's profit there. That profit is added to the very next trade. Now, let's talk about why compounding matters. Here's Albert Einstein, who had something really powerful to say about compounding. He said the compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. And he says, if you understand it, then you can earn it. If you don't understand it, then you're likely paying it. All right, so we know that the crypto markets are very, very exciting, and part of that excitement comes from their volatility. And so being able to trade in such a volatile market that changes in such dramatic ways is really very, very important, and EasyBot has you covered. In fact, the strategy is designed to be able to sustain a coin or an asset that drops 90% or more and still allow you to close a trade in profit. So here's a coin that was being traded. I just want you to focus on a couple of important points. One is the opening price of this trade. So this particular example is an example of a trade that was opened at $197.50. And we ultimately closed the trade at $90.98. What this means, ladies and gentlemen, is that it didn't matter to EasyBot that the price had fallen, in this case, almost 54%. Let's jump in and actually look at real trading results. And so let me give this to you in a broader portfolio. We have 19 coins that we started trading back in May of last year. And the gray line that you're looking at on the screen represents the average coin price in that portfolio. So here's our starting point. And this is what the market does. 34 days later, the price drops. The average portfolio value drops 28%. So let me put this in perspective for you. It's like if you put $10,000 into a mutual fund or into the stock market, and then you lost 30%. So now that $10,000 is worth $7,000. And for most people, that's hard to swallow. Imagine if that happens 34 days, it's easy to think, well, I must have made the biggest mistake ever. Well, that's what it feels like when you don't have the power of a tool like EasyBot working for you. And so here's what EasyBot does during this entire time. The blue line represents EasyBot's consistent positive trajectory, making more and more profit for this account. Didn't matter what was going on in the market, EasyBot was just chugging away. Let's talk about chugging away. This is a different way of looking at this same account. On the left-hand side, what we're seeing are profits earned. So you can see the profits being earned consistently. And in 263 days, over $5,432 was earned in this portfolio. That's the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, we can see the performance of all of the different assets in this portfolio. So we have Matic, which was our top performer at 60%. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the beauty and the secret of EasyBot, and that is make consistent profits for you. Now, the average performance of this portfolio was nearly 30%. So a couple of things that I want you to take away from these two slides that we just looked at. One is the importance of diversification. So what you should know about EasyBot is that we don't make any guesses or assumptions about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's the best coin to trade, what's going to take off tomorrow. We don't make any of those assumptions. EasyBot's designed to ride the wave of the cryptocurrency markets. We know the prices are going to go up and they're going to go down. And what we are able to do is make profit in either one of those scenarios. All right. Super important here, ladies and gentlemen, is to know that your funds are always in your control. Anytime you take your funds and you give it to a third party and you no longer have access to your funds, you've significantly increased your risk. And so with EasyBot, your funds are always 100% in your control. Never have a delay in accessing your funds. You don't have to wait for permission from anybody at EasyBot because we simply don't have access to the funds that you are trading. So let's make this really clear in terms of where your funds go. So on the left-hand side, we're highlighting for you, there are 3 cryptocurrency exchanges we connect to. 2 of them are named Binance. There's Binance.com and Binance US. And then there's also KuCoin. So whatever you're trading with EasyBot, whether it's $1,000 or $100,000, all of those funds are in your in your own trading account, in your own Binance or KuCoin account. All right, let's summarize what we've talked about here so far. EasyBot is reshaping the future of crypto trading. And